Good afternoon. My name is Nitesh Bhatia and I work at Imperial College London. The talk covers our recent work on visualizing 3D CFD data in augmented reality. In past years, our research group led by Professor Omar Matar has been exploring creative approaches of teaching and visualizing complex fluid dynamics data. In this work, we are talking about a method of enhancing the 2D figures in scientific publications using augmented reality. The title of this talk is Visualizing CFD Data in 3D Augmented Reality as an Extension of 2D Figures in Scientific Publications. Augmented reality is a technology that expands the real world by overlaying layers of digital data onto it. It enhances the perception of reality. With a mobile display, the content comprising of 3D objects, audio, video, and graphics appear in the direct view of existing environment. There are two commonly known industry standard AR formats. USD, or Universal Scene Description, is a file format designed by Pixar. It provides AR and 3D content native to iOS and some Android devices. GLTF, or Graphics Language Transmission Format, is a file format proposed by Kronos Group. The format provides native AR and 3D content to HoloLens and Android devices. Both the file formats come under open standards. They provide a schema for describing a 3D content in terms of geometry, appearance, scene graph hierarchy, and animation. The resultant files are streamable and directly usable without unpacking to a file system. Almost all 3D software have now started supporting these file formats. Some common ones include Reality Composer, MeshLab, and Maya. A question here is, why are we talking about AR? We got motivated by the fact that modern CFD simulation increasingly rely on 3D computational techniques, and hence the findings are based on 3D datasets. The figures in research papers that support the claim are commonly reported and communicated as 2D figures that sometimes lack fidelity of 3D data. To solve this problem, we proposed a solution in-house, which is an end-to-end CFD data processing and distribution pipeline that enhances 2D figures to show the corresponding 3D models in augmented reality. Our proposed method involves several steps of processing a CFD data that can be automated via scripting and batching. We have also devised a way to distribute the resulting AR data for mobile consumption. Using the standard file formats, the AR content can be rendered natively on a mobile device without needing any custom AR app. Phase 1 of data processing mainly involves AR content generation. The first step is to generate the CFD data, which requires mathematics, experimentation, simulations, and tools such as OpenFOAM, CodeBlue, and Paraview. The second step is to post-process the CFD data to API-neutral format, such as X3D. The third step is to translate X3D data to an AR-ready format. We use tools such as MeshLab, Reality Composer, and Python scripts to generate the respective USDZ or GLTF file formats. The result of phase 1 content generation is an AR CFD file. Once you have the AR model of your data, how can it be distributed? That's when phase 2 of our pipeline comes in effect. We host these AR CFD files on a web server that provide access to these files over internet. A QR code points to the URL for accessing the AR CFD file. The QR code can then be printed along with its respective 2D figure or any scientific publication. Any mobile device is capable of resolving this QR code. The associated AR CFD file can be downloaded and viewed in AR in 3D. Here is a little demo. We have post-processed a 3D CFD model corresponding to the figure, and the AR CFD file is hosted on a local web server. We have printed the QR code next to the figure, and you'll see that mobile phone recognizes the QR code, resolves the URL, and downloads the CFD AR file, which can be seen in AR. This is the view of my mobile phone. So here you can see that this is the 3D file corresponding to this particular figure. Here are two examples for you to try out. Open the camera app in your iOS device, point it to the QR codes one at a time, and follow the link. You will be able to visualize the attached CFD AR datasets in AR. Concluding this talk, in this work we have presented an end-to-end method for visualizing CFD data in mobile AR. We have used native data formats such as USDZ and GLTF. The 3D data is readily available for native AR rendering without needing any external application. The advantage of this technique is that it provides interactive 3D figures that can help readers better understanding of CFD data and the conclusion drawn by the author. The QR codes are extendable to PowerPoint slides, posters, banners, etc. The web-based distribution can be adopted by individuals and scientific organizations. Hope you enjoyed the talk. Thanks a lot.